Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. I did record 2 other episodes where I, as you can see, changed the house up a little bit with using some jungle wood. And also, obviously, getting potatoes and all this other stuff. I didn't cheat for this. I do still have achievements. I didn't cheat. But, literally, the audio didn't pick up because I was in Discord. So, I'm very, very sorry that you guys didn't get to see all that I did. At least while I was talking, because this took a long time to do. I spent a good hour and a half recording 2 videos. I'll show you what I did do, at least. So, we have to have the staircase thing, and then this will lead, obviously, all the way down to a mine area that I have right over here. I'm going to show you what I did because I'm honestly so peeved at this. So, we have this cave. This is actually going to be the screenshot of this episode. Like me staring into this cave as I've explored most of it. But, yeah, I was meant to upload 2 episodes to yesterday, and I spent a good hour and a half recording without realizing that the audio got fucked. Or fricked. So, sorry about that, but yeah, we're back today. I think we're going to continue mining down in the mines, because I think I have some screenshot stuff I want to do. Maybe. I got this app generator thing that'll help me find diamonds, so maybe I'll do that and get some diamond stuff in today's episode. But I'm not quite sure. I don't know what I really want to do right now. But one thing is for certain, yeah, I'm very sorry that I didn't, that you guys didn't get to see those episodes. I really do hope you can forgive me, because I really hate myself for the fact of the matter that I didn't think that, maybe the video recording might get fucked, or might get fricked. So, yeah, I'm very sorry about that, but we are back today doing some stuff and things, you know, like we normally do. We got this treasure map and unknown map, so there's that, and then we also have all this stuff. And we have an empty locator map, which I should actually probably use to build a map of my own area, but we'll do that later. And we also have some, we got some lapis from the mines. We also got a lot of gold, and we have a lot of iron now, so we can actually probably make iron armor, or even, gold armor, probably. Would be our best bet. We used, obviously, jungle stairs in that thing that you saw. We used a bit of jungle logs on the house. We didn't use that much. I didn't want to go too overboard with the house, but I think it does look good for the house itself. I do also like the fact that there are these here. I could use maybe oak buttons, because they may look better than the oak trapdoors, but I honestly do love the base. And I would say it leaves everywhere except for, my mine area and such. But yeah, I am still we also did get some rabbit. We got some cooked rabbit meat. Apparently stuff still went on in the game. So my farm obviously looks a little different now. It's not that much, but it looks a little different now, so yeah. I do want to make it known that I did not cheat any of this in. I actually still completely have achievements, and if you don't believe me, there's your proof. If I had cheats on, it would say you cannot earn achievements in this world, and it would also say that this would already be active, and all these would be available for me to do. As well as being able to change my own personal game mode, which I cannot do because I am actually still earning achievements. So don't hate on me in the comments saying that I cheated. I didn't cheat. Okay? I didn't cheat. This is all natural. I just ended up on my end. That's my fault. All this is my fault. None of it is anyone else's. It's my fault entirely. So don't get mad at me because of the fact of the matter that I used this to my advantage. I may have used it to my advantage, but I still used it correctly, unlike most people who would use it to, do some I did some quote-unquote off-camera exploration, and I was like full diamond gear and shit. And crap. No. I actually followed the guideline I set for myself, and I didn't do that. Because I'm a good person, and I don't, like to break the rules. I don't sway that way at all, actually. I'm very indifferent about doing that because, well, As you know, I'm a very, indifferent person. I like how I do things. So yeah, and I also very much tell the truth, so I am saying the truth when I say this. Is that this was not meant to happen. It was meant to be me actually recording and showing off everything. But my recording software didn't actually work. Like, the recording didn't work because I was on Discord. So yeah, I'm very, very, very sorry about that. But one thing I will say is that I am very happy that the series is getting a bit of traction. I am a bit happy. I would love to see some comments, though, of build ideas. However, like I said before, we're probably going to go do some mining stuff. Like I said, I want to try and probably get as far ahead as I can, even if I am in the mesa, and I haven't even started terraforming it yet. But, you see, I need a good mob farm for that. That's where this cave's going to come in, actually. The cave down here. Because I can mine up a crap ton of cobblestone in my own mine, and then I can use that cobblestone to make a mob farm in this cave. That'll hopefully be far enough from the surface to where it can actually still work, and be right under my base. Yeah, so I explored this. I died, which is why my levels are so low. So if anyone's wondering that, then there's your answer. But, yeah. Also, I hope the audio is not that bad now. I tried to, I did a little bit of stuff and things before the video started, so yeah. Yeah, so we're just gonna do some more mining stuff and things, the usual on this channel. I'm sorry these episodes aren't too exhilaratingly exciting or anything. Trust me, if I could, I would love to make these episodes as exciting as possible, but the problem with that is that I would have to, do things in my own time and do stuff way ahead of time beforehand. So I just don't want to bore you all with that process. And I want to try and maybe highlight some of the best stuff, maybe highlight not the best. The death would have been perfect to actually get on camera, because legit the original reason literally one of the names I was gonna name this episode was I freaking died, and maybe got a good laugh out of it. But yeah, so yeah, I died in one of the recordings, and it honestly kind of peeved me off because while I was such a high level, and I hadn't died a single time in the series, but I'm not going to treat this like a hardcore world or how I would normally treat it, which is like a hardcore world, surprisingly enough. Surprise, surprise. Actually, no surprise there, really. So, yeah, I'm I'm still very, very sorry about, doing all that crap without you guys knowing. Obviously, I know it's fine because you guys are very chill, but I just didn't feel right, just doing this, and then people being like, oh, why did you do this? Is he cheating? No. I'm not cheating. I don't actually cheat at all in this game when it comes to pure survival. I actually try my best to get as far ahead as possible, even without cheats. So that's a plus for me. And also, I'm not normally one to cheat. That's the thing. Although it sounds like I'm kind of, all over the place. I kind of am, as I didn't sleep. I forgot I didn't have a shield. I'm so used to having a shield and just crouching to get rid of my problem. But, yeah. I got, 0 sleep last night, so I'm just all over the place trying to keep myself up, and this seems like a good way to, holy shit, do it. Holy crap, I mean. Yeah, so that's why you hear me, auto-correcting myself so much with, curse words. Because I'm I don't want to curse in case it's just, YouTube demonetizes me or something. But yeah, ow. I'm really just trying my best to just, record a video for you guys before I inevitably pass out. So, the thing is, with this recording type of way, I might record for only about, per se, a few days. There'll be some days that I give myself a break, and some days that I won't. So, So, like, obviously I know that people will probably be jumping into the next episode. But I want to take my time with this. I always say that, yet I never do take my time. But I'm being serious when I say this. I want to take as much time as I can on this series to not only make it the best it can, but just to kind of give myself a bit of a mental break. Time and time again. Because YouTube may be a fun job. YouTube may be fun and may be the position I want to do, but man, is it tiring. I have a feeling that something terrible is bound to happen. I think I died again, which is why my stuff was all over the place. So that's fun, but, yeah. Like I said, I'm very true when it comes to these things, so when it comes to, like, if I cheated or not, I'll honestly admit that I cheated. But the stuff that I got was in one of the episodes that didn't have recorded audio. So I'm very sorry about that, and I really do wish I could, you know, go back and end the call, like, say, hey, Discord may not be able to work on this, so I'm just going to end the call if that's alright with you. But my partner, which if you don't know who she is, go check her out. Soundwave Gaming is the channel in tandem. Yeah, go check her out, because she's actually very amazing, and she's a very good person. Like I said, please no bullying to her in the comments of her videos. They don't say, oh, Chase sent me here so I could bully you. No. Just tell her Chase sent you, just as a nice little gift. And a way of letting her know, oh, hey, your partner sent me. Stuff like that. And by partner, I mean your video partner. Maybe if the channel either gets enough subscribers or enough comments, I'll do a Q&A and I'll answer some of your guys' questions that you want me to answer. Whether it be my relationship status and stuff like that. So if you want it, then you know what to do. If you don't, then don't. And I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying if you want to do it, then do it. If you don't, then don't. It's all entirely up to you, and I honestly don't mind. I also honestly don't mind answering questions. This is getting deep. This is getting deep. Holy guacamole. Let's check out down here. I don't think anything's down here, though. Yeah, no. Except some gold. I do see redstone, though. You guys don't know, I'm actually kind of finessing with redstone. I don't know what it is, but, like, my redstone skills have started to get a lot better. So, yeah. This is always something I kind of see myself doing anyways, is just ranting on and on about my redstone skills. Sorry if that does get annoying, but there's not much you can do to stop me. Nor will your hate comments portray. Now, I'm not saying that you could just hate comment on my videos just because you want to, no. I'm saying that because, well, I have a high tolerance to this kind of stuff, so hate comments aren't really that surprising to me. Or surprising to me at all in general. Because, well, there's no reason for them to be. Like, I'm not gonna feel like if I see a hate video, I'm not gonna be like a hate comment, I'm not gonna be like, you're wrong, no. I'm just gonna simply ignore it. I'm gonna simply ignore it or ask it to be nicely deleted. If it's not, then I'll just ignore it. Because that's just who I am. I'm a simple person, okay? Very simple and very, diamonds. Anyway, very simple, very, kind of easy going with things at times. I will say this, I'm not for the faint of heart, though. If you are being rude to either my friends or my family, prepare to get boned, as they would say. Yeah, just prepare for a living nightmare to come after you. Even though I may not look it, but still, just prepare, because I do not, and I mean this, I do not condone in the fact of kicking ass. In the department of kicking ass, I do not condone to anything that happens. All I want is safety for my friends and family, and if I can't get that, then, well, everyone may as well go burn an egg. Anyway, enough with that. Zombies, frick off, please. Don't need your sass. Anyways, as I was saying, there's a lot to me that people don't know. And there's a lot of me that I don't want people to know. My sword broke. That's upsetting. Too bad I already got a new one, bitch. See, I was prepared for this. But yeah, like I said, I'm not to be taken for like a grain of salt or anything. If I do see any comment that's inappropriate enough, you will be reported to YouTube and your comment will be struck. If you do this again, then I'll make sure that it'll be the last time you ever do. Because no way am I letting someone else's fun be ruined because of someone else. That includes my partner. That's good. Okay, I waited in. Like I said, don't take me for like a grain of salt or anything. When I mean I could possibly destroy you, I mean that. In a literal, actual sense. If I had enough raw strength and power, I would do that. Trust me. But I'm also not going to, as long as we have no problems. Is that a capiche with everybody? If not, then if not, then raise your hand in the comments and then we can talk. Yeah. Well, like I said, don't take me as a grain of salt. Just don't. Don't know what you're messing with. Even so, don't take anyone with a grain of salt. Just because you may look stronger than someone else. Don't take them as a grain of salt or be a douche to them. This is a thing I'm saying because of a certain someone that I know. But either way, don't, like, let your own frickin', don't let yourself get too up in the head, I'll say. As there's not really many words to describe what I'm trying to talk about. Just don't be, like a to people just because you can. Because you think you're better. No, don't do that. Be the nicest person you can be, and maybe things will turn out alright for you. And, a thing that people might say is, like, I'm too kind, and that the world needs more of me, but you have to remember, I'm only kind because of the way that I am. If I could, if I was rude enough, I would be literally everyone's anus is better. But I don't, because, well, I see good in other people, even if they've done something. If they've done something like murder, like first degree murder or like manslaughter, then no, they don't deserve a second chance. They deserve to rot in prison. But however, I can see the good in others. And I can see that very well be portrayed as a trait of forgiveness and kindness. Just because I may be kind, though, doesn't mean you can beat me around the bush. That was way too close for comfort right there. Holy crap, I almost just died again. Also, don't just whatever I say decide. Because you never know when my own advice can save your life. Ow, stupid skeleton, can you not? You can't come around that way right now. Because you can't, you're trying to plan a sneak attack. It's like the saying goes, treat people the way you wish to be respected. And if they can't respect you that way, then just ignore them. Because they're clearly not worth your time and not worth the effort of trying to get to change. Or treat others how others wish to be treated. And if they can't seem to change, then, well, yeah, just ignore them. That's the only advice I have, is just ignore people who do this stuff to you, because in all reality, all of us are at least guilty for something. But we still regret it. Obviously, we still have our own regrets and our own, like, you know, feelings and such. Which is nothing we should be ashamed of for. So, I'm gonna just put myself in a crappy situation. So yeah. We shouldn't execute the fact that we're human. And that we, you know, make mistakes. I know it sounds stupid, but it's actually true. We are just humans, after all. We don't know ins and outs of things. And even if we did, we'd have a hard time understanding them because we're not, you know, who we think we are. And it's sometimes a hard thing for a lot of people to understand. Is that even though we may be, I've already been recording for 32 minutes, jeez, or 23 minutes, jeez. But even though we are human, that doesn't mean we should treat each other differently. Or any way at all, for that matter. Because we all have our own different personalities and how we want to be treated in the world and such, but some of us just don't know when to stop or to let it go, per se. And that's the sucky thing about some humans. They really do that. I'm not saying that I'm not a human, I am one. I just have different, you know, standards and such. And ones that lead me down, you know, different paths and such. And I'm not saying that you should hate who you are. You shouldn't hate yourself at all, actually. But you should better just, try and understand people a little better to how you'd want to be understood. Because it is harsh out there. It honestly is. And with the way life is now, you barely even see that type of recognition from normal people, let alone yourself. So, possibly. Yeah, just never forget that you are you at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, you should still know that you are you, and that you shouldn't be, brought down by others and such. I know I'm now sappy, but it's true, honestly. And I just wanted to find something to talk about, as I've always been quiet in these videos. I've always been quiet, I've always been, very indifferent about things, but, yeah, I just wanted to talk about it now, as it's kind of a good way to kind of show of how I care, in a way, for people that are, like me, having difficulty with their own ways and stuff like that. Because, like I've said time and time again, we may be different, but that doesn't mean we should be different at our own time. Where the heck am I in any correlation to... Oh, I think I know where I am, actually. But, yeah, just because we're different doesn't make us enemies. Or you shouldn't be anyone's enemy at all just because you're different. I feel you should more have an enemy if it's targeted towards you. If someone is truly declaring something against your life, then I feel you should be worried, because then you have something to be worried about. You have your own life to worry about, but you also have your own loved one's life to worry about as well as others, like your family. You could be putting them in danger as well, which could really, really badly be a health hazard, if I'm correct. Yeah, this is where we explored episode 1, you guys remember? We're about to get back probably right at the 30-minute mark, and then that's where we're going to end the episode. Let me know, actually, down in the comments below, do you guys want longer episodes? Like, maybe 30, 40, 15-minute long episodes? So we can do more stuff? Let me know, actually. Actually let me know, because that'd be really cool. Yeah, literally, we were right behind the base. I just couldn't find my way out, because I didn't have torches. But yeah, like I said, it's better to not, to not create enemies that aren't worth making. There's so many people who just make random enemies with random people because they're just like, oh, I don't like you for this, this, and this. That's no reason to make them your enemy. If they've truly done something to you, and you truly see it as, as pessimistic or so as you say, then you make it an enemy. If you fight with them, and then they somewhat fight back, then yeah, you've made yourself an enemy. But if they've simply done nothing to you, but they just piss you off in some way, you shouldn't be their enemy. That's not common human knowledge to know, but still, it's something that should be known. Should we end this episode off by getting iron armor? No. We're close to the 30-minute mark, so we're gonna go outside. We're gonna do a little bit more farming, just of the wheat and such, because it's the only thing that's grown. Oh, no seeds. That's fine. I luckily got extras in my chest, so we can actually go and replant that. Yeah, so, like I said, don't just judge someone because of the way that they are. It's better to judge people when you put yourself into their shoes, per se. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about that crap, and I'm gonna end the episode because it's actually very close to ending. So, anyways, guys did like the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm making a video. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. That was fun. Yeah, sorry about the whole, no uploads thing. Very sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, see ya. And end the video.